Welcome to the latest episode of the Radical Measures podcast. As promised, we have interesting guests. They are interesting for us. We are incredibly selfish in that manner. He might not have the answers to save the world, but definitely has answers to a boring conversation.
Yeah.
And that is why he is here. Please welcome Tarang Hardikar.
Actually, a mic is a very egoistic invention.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
Because you basically decided my voice is so much more important than what all of you have to say. You know, even your screams of pain, I want to speak over.
Yeah.
And then
I'll
that's what I
just
want.
whisper something, it'll be more than your pain.
Like you're just screaming, and I'm like,
What was
You
that?
just talking to the mic. I can't hear you. That's the first word said on the mic.
Oh, yeah. Check, can you hear?
check, here I am drowning everybody else's opinion. That is the mic check.
Yeah.
You think you're important? Try speaking now.
Yeah.
Acoustics do play a big role, man. I like fear is tied into like sudden scream. If you're walking down the street, you hear somebody else flinch or whatever, you turn around.
Yeah.
You know, like almost as if did somebody else have a near-death experience? Is the death coming towards me now?
What is happening?
You know, whenever you hear a shout or a flinch or a screeching, braking sound, you know, of a car when you're walking, you want to know the source of the voice, the
Yes.
sound.
And you know, I had this thought about sounds also, that sounds don't give you all of the information. They'll just
No.
give you like a clue
Yeah.
of, you hear something, but what was that? Then you want to find
Yeah.
out. You know that something has happened, but you don't know what has happened.
It's a very non-specific pan.
Yeah.
That's dangerous way of marketing itself.
Yeah.
It's sound.
It's a teaser. Trailer coming out soon.
I'm here.
This will make your life flash past your eyes.
Or will it? Find out in the next.
The immediate fallout of that is relief.
Yeah.
You see, relief is such a physical thing.
Hmm.
You see the tension go out of somebody's body. You know, when you see the turn, you're like, okay, they're tensed up now just to jump out of the way. What is my reaction supposed to be? And then when you see somebody get relaxed, oh, you. Like when, you know, somebody tries to scare you. I dislike that quite a lot. Like, don't surprise me. In green rooms, it happens. You know, sometimes you're standing and somebody comes from behind you and they'll be like, they'll hold your shoulder or something.
Guess who?
Yeah, and for a moment you're like, just come here, no. Just come here. I will be able to put a face to word to your, you know, face.
And on what basis are you asking me to guess who?
Like if you're,
What am I going to get out of this? It's just I know now it's you. You're putting too much value on who you are
yeah,
and how much you mean to me.
Yeah. Give me a gift if I say who it is.
Yeah.
like it's very I'll have to guess your name, but it is very apparent that you're irritating. that I wouldn't have to guess. That I have realized through your behavior that this man just unnecessarily likes. He thinks he's surprising people by his
By
existence.
Like, you should just be like, oh, just you.
Well,
But
that
like
was,
look behind him.
it's very expected.
And it's also the only time I want that, like if I want, I will feel the compulsion to answer that question is if I feel the barrel of a gun. Behind like the cold metal of the gun on my neck. And then I'll be like, guess who? Wait. give me 3 chances.
Osama bin Laden. Then you're like, who's it?
I mean, that would be the ideal sort of terrorism, nah? Like, you know, like, what's
Guess
the
who?
point? Like, jump out of my closet, you know, with a gun. I'll be, hey, dude, that's really terrorizing, okay? I went to get a shirt and I have a gun pointed at me.
Chances are you're not wearing a shirt also at that time. That's
Yeah.
even more worse.
Yeah, as if, of course, that the H&M t-shirt is Kevlar. But, you know, like, I
No,
want
but it's that
little-
added layer of like,
Yes.
yeah, he's terrorizing me and now I'm shirtless also.
Yeah.
It's an embarrassment.
Yeah, like-
Nakedness does make you feel scared of something happening.
It does,
yeah.
right? I mean, is it a city thing or is it like, you know, because in the village or in rural areas, you see people are a bit more chilled with they'll remove they'll just wear a dhoti. They'll rock like a pancha or something, or they'll just rock a cap because it's just harsh sun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just rocking a dhoti and moving around, dude, as if,
Yeah.
what, dude? You want me to wear stuff, dude? I'm sweating all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want me to. But it's a city thing.
It's a city thing.
Where you want something on you. Like, even when you're answering the door, after a particular age, you can't answer the door shirtless.
Yeah.
You cannot.
You have to do one of those.
Yeah. And it's really irritating when you're alone, when you're living alone, somebody's at the door and you're taking a shower. That is when the whole world is chaos.
Yeah.
Like, what do I even do? I'm soaked up, but then somebody's ringing the bell, and I know that person. Like, istri wala aata hai ya fir ye aata hai. So I'm like, wait, there is stuff to do.
Sending signals to him like, I'm coming.
Yeah, you're projecting your thoughts almost. That is what you end up doing. And you do feel vulnerable, dude. You're running and you're like, yeah, take this,
And
open the...
sometimes what I do is I just put on the clothes very fast, and then I go and I open the door, but it's very visible that I did that because my hair is very wet.
Yeah, you look put together. Like, yeah, bhag dod kiya hai.
Yeah, something has happened over here. Either he was taking a shower,
Yeah.
or he just likes wet hair.
Yeah. And I think that is where you're fine with being like naked or something around. Like, if you find a waterfall, then you don't mind taking the shirt off, because there is something about waterfall. Like, yeah.
Water is nature's clothing.
And a waterfall feels like it's a shower. Like, it's a nature shower cubicle.
As long as there is something touching my body at all times. When you're in the swimming pool, you don't feel naked.
Yeah, you don't feel naked.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, here I shouldn't be wearing clothes. Here, this is my clothes. H2O.
That is why I think the first person who takes off the shirt, that person is really key. Like, every group needs one person like that.
Yeah.
Like, that is the person who's like, I'm okay with this. Guys, this is fine.
This is fine. This is the norm over here.
This is a psychological example as well regarding altruism and taking the first step, because the comparison of you needing somebody to be the catalyst to remove the t-shirt, one group needs it. In that same manner, when, like, if you studied psychology, they show ki whenever there is an accident on the street, people will crowd around. But it's one person who has to take the first steps to help, and immediately everybody starts doing it. Everybody starts helping out, and it's similar to that. Like, the behavioral thing is the same. I want somebody else to, you're removing the t-shirt, so this is no shame zone.
Okay, it's a guinea pig type thing.
It is a very guinea pig type thing.
Yeah.
And that is when you feel so inconsequential, because you realize, some things are just so programmed that they are not even your choices. They are just instinctive monkey behavior.
Yeah, because they're just confirming, he knows for sure there is no terrorist.
Like,
we can take our shirts off.
This
He
place
must know
looks
something.
safe. This place looks safe. Like, there's water falling, so nothing can come from here. We need to.
At the same time, there are people who, if they take their shirt off, you put your shirt on. Please. I don't.
Somebody singles you out and like, what happened? And you'll put also, because at that moment you don't know what is the norm.
You're like, maybe I should.
Maybe me, I can't.
I do not have that status in the group.
It is an interesting phenomena for people to do that now. I've noticed people want to put their bodies on display when they are going to vacation boards. People put in hard work. Like, they'll go to the gym 6 months prior to, like, the summer vacation, because they want to flaunt
How they look.
Yes, and it always makes me feel like, why do you want to look like a thing in display of a shop? You're making yourself a display thing for you want to display your abs and all of it, but okay, now what?
Now
what?
You get laid.
That is
obviously.
That is like the reason for 80% of the activities anybody does.
Exactly.
Now what?
Yeah, I don't want like muscles. I want something more tangible to lord over other people. Like
unique, you saying. Like, if somebody has only 2 abs.
Yeah. and in different parts of the, like one top right, bottom left. Damn, dude, how did he work out these muscles?
Somebody should look at it and go, wow, creative.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that. That was cool.
Yeah. You're just able to flex your abs in the manner that it becomes an X and 0 game. Like you just point, which part, which one do you choose? Oh, here, let me just I'll flex and make it pop.
That will get you laid even more because now it's entertaining to sleep with you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Because that is because that's a big part of the game. Now, you want to be entertaining pre and post. You know, as far as this is concerned, you want to be entertaining pre also and post coitus, because you a lot is dependent on your momentary game as well. Like, okay, what if your performance hasn't been that great, but post sex you were not bored at all, dude. Like for 2 hours you were just laughing, you know. So like, because it would be very distracting, right? Like, because sex is such a thing. It's so instinctual that you in that moment are forgetting about a lot of things that generally would be on the top of your head, you know, because your body is just like, yeah, man, life, reproduce, what else, you know.
Basic needs,
Yeah, it's the most basic, like, yep, do it, yep, it's your time to squirt. And then you're like, oh, everything is rushing to my head now. Like, rent might be an issue this month, you know. So you can't, because it does do that. Post-orgasm anxiety is very weird. Because you've just had the most tension releasing moment and then it's like a vacuum. Now everything is rushing in.
Because some part of you can't make sense of what just happened.
Yeah.
You know, like it feels like you did a very abstract activity.
Yeah.
For a long period of time that didn't really add up to anything.
Because you're like, where is this happiness coming from?
Yeah.
There is no.
Why am I
You are asking your brain, please show the work that led to this happiness.
And I just semi wrestled with an individual's naked body. That is what I did. And now it's like, now what? Like, you want to watch something? You're hungry? You want to order?
Out a game of Jenga after.
Yeah.
I keep Jenga below my bed. Every time. Right out of like, oh.
It's so odd. Sex is about creating life, and then the next thing that makes it amazing is smoking, which is the end of life.
Yeah.
It's almost like start killing the baby now.
And it's almost like it's too late, man. You should have done this beforehand. Not
it's
post.
It's like a instinctive, like, we might have a baby after this, so let's just do this Get it over with.
It is quite a choice to make, as far as a woman's idea of what she cannot, have post-pregnancy. Like, once you know you're pregnant, you can't smoke, you can't drink. Even a lot of caffeine is like your fetus is just wired up inside, kicking a lot.
It's breakdancing.
Yeah. It's just on a caffeine rush. So you need to like chill.
It just came out.
Oh, sorry. Not the time. Sorry.
And so many things, right? Because now you're like incubating another life within you. And you are now the assembly line of life. Almost. It's like, I can still do whatever. I can eat sugar, chocolates like in the morning. I can smoke. It's fine. I won't smoke around you. But my part is so minuscule in this whole thing that I have nothing to sacrifice. And for a woman, because if you do, guess what? Your baby is also sort of hooked onto it in a way. Like it's a direct connection to, if you're drinking, that's it. Your baby has now Down syndrome because you drank. You drank champagne to celebrate your pregnancy.
That's not how Down syndrome works.
It doesn't?
No.
It doesn't? Well,
That's not.
Do you know, like, what if you eat what?
in my head. I just
such massive gaps of.
I just gave a very Down syndrome understanding of Down syndrome. That is what I think this is how you should judge people if they know it or not. What do you think it is? Well, mummy drinks and then baby ga 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 ga.
Baby's drunk for life. That's Down syndrome.
It's one beer Down syndrome.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's got Down syndrome. He's down for anything, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime you want
Down.
to drink.
He comes out like, what you want to do, man? Let's
He'll bring the house down.
Yeah. The stem cells have like starters for wine and whatnot.
What? Acha, stem cells. Starter meaning you're talking about the.
Yeah, it's like the bartender vibe that a baby has, you know. But
he's just
Comes
mixing different baby food,
Yeah.
giving you a cocktail.
That baby's cool as shit.
He's walking backwards, bro.
yeah, you think Jamaican babies are just chill, like compared to other babies? They don't cry
Never
a lot.
cry,
Yeah. They don't throw tantrums of any sort.
Yeah.
You know, they're not like very materialistic also. They don't want toys. They'll like play with coconut husk. And like
Yeah.
basic stuff that they can find around.
Their focus is just to make sure their hair grows long enough. That's their.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They just like, you know, chill on the beach, like white, beautiful sand. I think that would be the biggest difference between the horror of colonizing, you know, ships of colonizers coming onto a beach that is as beautiful as a Jamaican beach. Oh my God, that would be the worst. Like of all the places that were colonized, like horrific, dangerous places to live. Like there's a volcano on this island. Yeah, okay, take it. Doesn't matter. There's a volcano. We all are going to die anyway.
Part of the
Nothing is
job.
permanent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's a beautiful, pristine, white sand beach and there's just like fish, you don't even have to go fish. The fish comes to you. You know, it flops out. Hey, you hungry, man? You know, just asking something along those lines, and then to lose that.
The thing is, after the Down syndrome thing, I don't know if that's true.
That's true. That is true.
Does it
questioning
really
every fact he has told you.
Yeah.
Till now.
I just have a different edition of encyclopedia.
Is your name really
Yeah.
Gaurav?
It would be hilarious if I slowly just start doing this and talking, you know. I'm making sounds which are not even like decipherable. Like you can't even understand what is this.
But fish actually do come out of the sea over there because of the tide. ऐसा कुछ क्या?
No, there is one type of fish which I've seen a very interesting way of fishing for them. Flying fish. They are the ones which dart out of the water and they have massive fins which are just like wings. So when a school of flying fish is passing by, chances are you get smacked in the face because you're in the canoe or the boat and you just have a school of fish using your canoe as a hurdle almost and jumping out of the. So I've seen fisher folk just holding a net or a piece of cloth or something and catching fish. They're just catching it. They don't even need to throw stuff inside.
How weird it is it for the fish who jumped and be like, all right, let's jump. Like, he didn't come back. What? Somebody just
Hey, where's Tarang today? Where's Gaurav? He was with us, right?
before we jumped, he was there.
It would be
Couldn't
quite a
finish the
shock.
jump.
Maybe they think they've flown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still flying, man.
Man, that's why they do it. They're like,
Yeah.
some of us are flying.
He got it, dude. He learned.
how to
You
fly.
come back home and their parents is like, still back. नहीं हुआ क्या selection?
इसका हो गया.
You did not graduate. And the problem is the missing.
That's why they're like, go to school.
Yeah, that's called school of fish.
And it would be pretty shocking to be the missing fish also, because imagine you're just trying to fly out of the water, you know, break through the surface, and you've just broken out of the surface and you're feeling that air on your body, and then you see a bird, an actual flying bird picking you off. You know? So it's like something that could fly, used flying to eat you. You know? So you're not even a flying fish. Like
That's
what you
why-
thought makes you unique.
That is why birds target flying fish. You'll be like, who are you calling
Yeah.
flying? This is flying.
You think you can fly? I'm fly. You're not flying.
It's 2 meters not flying, man. Nobody calls me flying pigeon also.
Yeah.
I am flying pigeon.
Flying pigeon.
But it's just pigeon.
Yeah,
apparently.
I'm just called pigeon. They don't add it.
Yeah.
Can you fly to the branch of that tree? No, you flew for 2 feet and then you landed in water again. You're not really flying if the end of your jump is. You're not really flying then.
Call them high jump fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it. You're just ambitious. You're just ambitious. That is it. It's a horrible way to make yourself known as a prey. It's also where you realize any animal or thing which is a part of the food chain. No, it is a prey thing. It's part of source of nourishment for some other species. Evolutionarily, you get both ways of showing yourself and hiding yourself. It's like a very rough deal that prey animals get, like deer. For example, you will get the fast twitch muscles to run away from a tiger or a leopard. But you will also be dumb while chewing grass. You know, like your ears will flop, they won't pay attention till, you know what I mean?
It's very sparkly.
Yeah.
Very, like a gift wrap. kind of
Like
body.
you stand out.
Yeah.
You don't merge with it.
Yeah.
Like zebra also, like the stripes work only in tall grass.
Oh, yeah.
Like if the tall grass is not there, shit, I can be seen clearly now. You know, it's like suddenly.
It's so clear. Humans use zebra crossing for shit to stand out.
Here, pay attention. You'll see people walking. True, that is so true.
That should have been a camouflage, but apparently that's an identifier. No?
Yeah, it stands out like anything. And it would be quite a rude shock because you just walk out of the tall grass onto the massive plains of Africa and suddenly all the predators are like, hey, I see you, man.
It's like zebra are in the middle of the grass and suddenly they just hear a voice. You call that a camouflage? And they look around, they can't see it. Who said that? It's like, you can't see me. You know why? I got a good camouflage, bitch.
Like a chameleon or something. And I'll be like, zebra.
It's not field tested, dude.
Glitch हो रहा है उसका camouflage में.
And I think chameleons changing color and whatnot, you also see that this is legit fear having a physical response to it. Like, almost as if it was like, I won't run away, I won't move only. I'll go invisible. Shh.
Yeah,
I won't move at all.
Yeah.
And then they change the texture. Like you can almost see they are merged with the bark or the leaf ka green. Where the whole point of I'll be so still that I won't be seen.
Yeah.
But then they have those funny eyes, chameleon eyes,
Yeah,
like those ulta binoculars,
Yeah.
like the peephole wala eyes, which just moves like this.
Yeah.
That stands out.
Then you start thinking that the leaf has eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, why is that leaf staring at me? What a creepy pervert.
Man.
There's this lizard. Okay, so like that only there are all these survival techniques, no? So there is this one lizard which looks like a loaf of bread. Imagine a round loaf of bread.
Oh.
I'm just describing the shape. Okay? And it's got like paws on both sides. Now the front face part and the tail part look identical.
Yeah,
so if a prey comes, okay, it will like bend in half and pretend like which one is the head. So like for the predator, it feels like both are the head.
It's like a two-headed animal. Like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah. So the predator will go, if it bites the tail, then the tail will detach and the lizard will run away.
Oh, and if it bites the head?
Then you're gone.
Oh, it's like
So it's like a 50-50 thing.
chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Playing a game, a puzzle with the
Yes.
predator.
He's playing Kulja Simpson
Yeah.
with this fellow.
But first, you have to guess.
If you choose the wrong door, guess what? No food for you.
An upgrade for that, okay, is that this lizard, okay, if it sees an attack come and it can't react, it can launch that piece of tail to the
Attacker.
yeah.
In its face.
Like
or something
this, yeah, like a slingshot.
Wow.
And it will
Like
run
a
away.
projectile
Yeah,
missile.
yeah,
Almost.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So it's just like I've got weapons also. This is offense and defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Take that,
Guess
zebra.
which one is the which one is the weapon and which one is the
Yeah.
food.
It would be
Yeah.
pretty scary. Dude, don't go for them, okay? They throw their face at you.
What do you
This
mean?
animal.
Yeah, man, they just throw a face at you.
वो lizard ने वो bomb है bomb.
It would be quite a thing to see in real life. I mean, whenever you see such lizards or sometimes invasive species, if you're looking at National Geographic या इसका you notice in Florida या फिर किधर public exotic pet का नाम पे they have bought something. They've bought like a boa constrictor, which is not found in the Everglades, or like a python or something like that, you know. And then the python becomes too big, so they release it in the wild, and now it's an invasive species, so it's just running through the flora fauna, because nothing else that exists in the forest is evolved to survive it.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not trained. Only if I'm a hog or if I'm a marsh animal, rabbit or whatever, there have been no pythons that my ancestors faced. So I have no instinctive reaction only to a. So the moment a python catches me, I'm like, damn, what the hell is this? Oh, I'm getting crushed. I'm getting crushed, dude. And they just eat everything. Birds, वगैरह सब कुछ, because they are not used to only.
It's like boss level.
Huh.
Yeah.
Somebody gave
You
them
don't
a
know only, like-
cheat code for that area.
Yeah.
Some mod.
Yeah, it's a mod. They hacked the algorithm of
Control C, V, escape, done.
just going around.
Now I'm just eating things. That is it. It would be pretty scary to have the idea of an invasive species.
This
Yeah.
is the same thing, no? Pablo Escobar ka hippos are there in South America.
Oh
South
yes.
America.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was so rich, he imported hippos from Africa or something.
They all do that, no? Rich people, when they get money, I want animals, bigger animals. I want elephants. I want this.
What's the fascination with animals when you're rich?
It's a scale thing, I believe. Because see, Michael Jackson had a massive zoo where he had giraffes and chimpanzees and stuff like that in Neverland, you know, where he got the kids and you know, played
Showed
songs.
them a giraffe.
Yeah. So him, when it comes to Mike Tyson, has tigers. When it comes to a lot of Middle Eastern sheikhs, they have cheetahs and stuff like that. Massive animals again kept as pets. So I feel like it's a power trip and it's a scale
You
thing.
want to own something living.
Yeah, something living and something kya, like tere paas hai kya hippo gandul. My backyard has hippos fucking. So he actually imported all of these animals from different places, and of course when Escobar was at his, first of all, if anybody has the connections to smugglers, it is Pablo Escobar. Because if you are smuggling cocaine, you meet at toll nakas with other smugglers. Kya, what are you taking?
Hippo.
Acha, tiger. Oh, hippo. Okay, okay. Give me your card. I might need to call you. You know,
Networking.
Yeah, it is networking.
Yeah.
In the cargo holds. You know, you are knowing the other smugglers.
In fact, Escobar, I think the reason why he imported also could have been like, can we use hippos to smuggle cocaine also? Like he's sitting
But
and
they are
thinking,
big
Yeah,
balloons.
yeah,
That is what they are. Hippos are big balloons. You know?
Yeah.
So
looks looks like my piggy bank actually. Just use I put a slot into
And I love this piggy bank because it's as greedy as me. You know, the mouth opens up massively. Huh? It has big canines also. Because somebody tries to take, no.
bite you.
Yeah. And so he ended up importing these hippos, okay? He kept them, took care of them, and then died. Correct. But Escobar died. You know, now there's nobody to take care and whatnot. And the hippos escaped into wildlife because this zoo was in the middle of the jungle. He had made a safe house. You know, it wasn't easily accessible and whatnot. So the hippos got out and now they're roaming around in the jungles of Colombia where they don't belong. Because hippos are from Africa.
Yeah.
But they are on another continent altogether and destroying shit.
Oh damn.
People are scared, like they have to call the forest people and whatnot in case the hippo is sighted. They're like Escobar's hippos or Pablo hippos. They have to shout like that. You know?
Oh yeah. I mean
And-
that must be such a power trip for the hippo also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only hippo here, dude, on this continent.
Yeah.
You know, Africa have to compete with other hippos. Maybe they are bigger than me, and you know, I'm pushed around in the playground of Africa. But here,
Yeah, I am the only hippo.
I do the pushing here, man. Okay. That is what hippos statistically kill the. This is not Down syndrome. This actually I read. Just
No,
clarify.
even I have read this. So there is at least 2 people who may have Down syndrome.
Yeah. No, but hippos kill the most amount of human beings in Africa. Can you
Oh.
imagine? It's not lions. It's not
They
crocodiles.
just come and attack humans.
Because they are incredibly territorial, apparently. So they don't like you. If they are in a marsh area or a pond or river ka side, you can't even go swim around because they will kill you.
Oh.
Like there was this video I had seen of an impala, a deer trying to get away from a pride of lionesses and whatnot. They were hunting this deer down, okay? So the deer was so scared it jumped into the water because big cats don't generally come into the water. And then you just see on one side there's a crocodile which is now swimming towards the deer. All right, and the lion outside, like you can almost make out the expression, like, hey, that's mine, huh? I did the chasing.
I did the effort.
Yeah, I got it here, and now you don't. Wait.
Hello, sir. One moment.
And in between all of that, now the deer also like notices, like, oh shit, like you know, I'm food everywhere on water,
Oh
in
my
land.
God, so much attention.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's coming for me.
Everybody's got eyes on me. Yeah, what the fuck?
Apparently, grass was the wrong food option.
And while these two things are trying to lay claim over the deer, a hippo comes, all right? And the deer almost looks like, oh, herbivore, great, you know, he'll save me, you know? So the hippo like drives the crocodile away, like by just stamping on it and whatnot. The crocodile is just, yeah, it's like, fuck. So the crocodile is escaping and then the deer is chilling a bit, okay? Like, it's like, yeah, cool, I got away, yeah, fuck.
My man.
Yeah. And then this other small young hippo comes and kills the deer, drowns it.
Another hippo.
Yeah, so it's like, no, you think you're getting away? Nobody gets away from hippos. You know, there's like a family of hippos living, they have claimed right to that area. So it's like, yeah, this is our watering hole. Anything comes, we kill it. Okay, let it be grass eating or not.
So the lion goes away.
The lion is like, dude, what the hell? You know, because the lion is shit scared about a hippo. Because the hippo is showing its teeth.
Watched so many twists and turns happen. First the crocodile will be like, oh, hippo. Yeah, show him what you got. Show him what you... Oh, no. That's mine.
I thought you were going to escort it out, dude. What the hell?
The lion only learnt a lesson that day. A moral story which he went home and he told his kids.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with hippos.
Where did you learn that? School of fish.
Yeah. It is quite a thing, na, to have moral stories. Always have like fables.
Fables.
Are having like a moral arc to the way what is happening, but told it through the characters of animals, you know.
Because then you realize human beings don't have morals.
Huh.
Animals maybe do.
Yeah. They may be friends, may be good to each other, who knows.
Also, they're mostly fiction, no? So you can't go and ask the animal, ये हुआ था क्या आपके साथ?
Animal वो सीधा काटेगा.
This is how I communicate. You asked about sour grapes? Wait, give me your finger.
Yeah, but fables I really like. I used to read a lot of animal books. A lot. That's the only books I've read, just
Okay.
animal books. I really like it when animals communicate with each other. And
It's fun, no?
It's fun, yeah.
It's fun to imagine that.
Yeah.
Especially because people's approach towards communication is very pedantic. I feel like if you try to break down the sort of words you use in a day and the amount of words with the amount of frequency, if you statistically break it down, you will see how much your vocabulary is limited because your ideas are repetitive. In case of, you will speak about office, you will speak about these things.
Yeah.
At home, you'll speak about these things. You'll talk about either money or food or this or that. So it just needs a limited amount of words to be used again and again. You know. But if you are able to flip it around, then it's so much fun.
Yeah. And there's so many, because when you
Animals are talking, then the whole dimension opens up.
and the in the base only they establish that this is not real.
Exactly.
That is also like, okay, now you've told me in the beginning.
It
lion
lends to
talked.
that.
Yeah.
It lends to
So,
that.
yeah.
So
like
were,
Bugs
like-
Bunny, for example.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Were Disney movies, DreamWorks movies like a trip for you?
Oh yeah, I loved
Do you
most
still
of them.
like watch them?
I mean, now I've kind of like went on to like cartoons and stuff. Like, I'm not a like big follower of Disney, but I like them in general.
Was that what got your interest into animation and all?
No, so animation, because I told you I was doing board game design, and then I wanted to do something that was like board game design. I had the elements of design, and then from design I went to animation.
Oh, acha, okay.
Oh, so that was the way in which you ended up approaching the idea of getting into. I do feel like when it comes to animation, maybe it is because I am getting older, but that whole thing about animation had this great cartoonish joy to it. When we were like kids, like the early Disney stuff also, when it comes to Tarzan or any other movie also, it was just fun to see how they have drawn it differently. An elongated horse face that Tarzan has, but it's still so much fun in terms of the movement of sliding on tree branches and stuff like that. It was so much fun. And I feel like somewhere, maybe because we have just, or maybe I've gotten older, I don't feel that with new age cartoons where the coloring, the way it is drawn, it just feels a
Because,
bit
when it
computerish.
started out, they told us that they used to do hand-drawn, and then Walt Disney and all used to like, there used to be like a very group of 3-4, and then they used to do all of the frames by themselves.
Yeah.
So it would be more of a like a friends getting together having fun vibe. Then right now, when what happens is there are different people who do the key frames, and there are different people who do the in-betweens. So like it'll be different departments. So a group of people will do extreme poses like this, and somebody else will move the between of the poses.
Got
So
it.
they can't like vibe with each other.
It's disjointed
Yeah.
almost because you're working in isolation then in department. Oh, I get that.
So
Yeah.
it becomes a little mechanical.
Yeah.
They-
And that lends onto the work, of course.
Yeah.
And that is why it makes so much sense. Because that is how it would, Walt Disney movies would be like. It would have that feeling of these people just got together, chain smoked a lot and just drew. You know?
For a really long time.
Yeah, wearing suspenders and whatnot and just like with a pipe and just drawing, sketching.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, yeah, we finished 1 minute of work.
Yeah.
Takes a really long time, man, to do animation. That is my biggest, like, why I don't want to do animation with comedy or like a joke, because I'll think of the joke in 15 minutes. And it'll take me a day to
Just animate it.
animate it. Oh man.
The time scale works very differently when it comes to intricate work. Because animation, if you want to do it well, every small part of it has to make sense. Because you're trying to tell story through colors and shapes, and you want to create the right amount of with the Disney ka first wala Fantasia aisa kuch tha, which was like just great shadow play for the first time coming in. Massive, like the villain will become like a projected big shadow, and it's looming down like ha 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 ha. You see the depth in the eyes.
Volcano, that hell ka landscape and all.
Yeah. It was very symbolical also in that way when it came to storytelling of animation before. Now
that time it was not charged towards children. That time, because it was such a new art form, so like they were just experimenting, let's see what to do. So like when you look at like many animators, when they react to Disney's Fantasia, they're like, it's genuinely scary at some points. Your idea of a cartoon is for bacha log, but that time there was no such definition. It was like, this is a new thing that's come out to watch. So like the devil actually looks scary in that. But talking about that time frame of animation or whatnot, dude, stop motion animation is next level scary. Dude, the one where they create models.
Oh, correct.
They shoot. And then they like change the position of the character, and then they'll shoot that, and they'll change the position of character.
Like the clay animation type.
Claymation and everything. That's very fun.
Yeah.
We had done that in in our college, and it's very fun to just make the models. You make a set, and then after you make the set, you design the story out of it. It's like playing with dolls. And you already
Oh.
know how everybody looks and all the sets look, and then you decide how it will go and everything, and then just shoot one frame at a time. It's very satisfying to do claymation.
It's
and then it comes
like
together.
you are taking that train ka hobby, creating a town and everything. You will have this person here, you'll have this person there, you'll have the ticket checker on the platform, and so you're just then playing with. It's like a intricate dollhouse
Yes.
almost. Like how we used to play with GI Joe and whatnot when we were kids. You create stories out of it. That was a fun
I
part.
don't know if you used to do this, but
Yes.
Oh yeah, with two hands, no?
two hands fighting each other.
In school we used to do this. Okay, I've got hands and feet now.
Oh yeah. Somehow the hands are bigger than the feet.
You're
No
wondering
head.
what to do with the thumb. This is a shandy he's got.
I've got extra appendages now. I've got
That is the deformed
accessories.
thing.
Yeah. No head, but hair is there.
Yeah.
That is what free period imagination leads
Yeah.
Yes.
Free period.
you to. Like you
Yes.
just have to be like, okay, now it's truly out of syllabus. What do we do?
Yeah, the compass box becomes a raft.
yeah.
I've done that a couple of times where the scale and whatnot, it's breaking down.
And somebody else will come and put you down.
It's so funny. Now it's always a recreation of like a
War or something.
death simulation or war simulation or
Yes.
something
Yeah.
like that. Even
like
if
fighting.
like and it's silly fighting, but it's fighting. There'll be aspects of it. Even if I am playing with like a GI Joe doll in a bucket of water, in my head, though, dude, I'm on an island now. And he's like taken the air mask
Scuba
and
diving.
he's using the mug. Mug is a submersible and it's going down. And you're imagining that, and it's just silly. Like you come out of the brim of the bucket, your GI Joe doll, and then you're just looking at the soap box. Oh, we've been spotted. It's shampoo, dude.
But the shampoo is something cool in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
It's called Head and
toxic
Shoulders.
waste. Where the gears on my face is melting.
No, it's
shampoo
called Head and
again.
Shoulders, and there's a sniper over there.
That's what it takes off.
That would be a cool sketch series to do. Just G.I. Joe stop motion and just normal products.
Yeah.
And what they mean to G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
The rise of the shampoo.
The deadly froth.
The 99% who died.
Yeah. Last episode when your father walks in.
You open the freezer, put a doll inside, and put an ice cube, and then just show like, I've been waiting to be rescued for 88 days now.
I used to put my toys in my fridge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
Just, I don't know some story I had where they used to end up in the refrigerator.
Plane crash.
We need to
Please.
survive. What a loaf of bread. We are good for 2 months, guys. A fridge is the best sort of, survival. Like in a scenario where you have to survive, a fridge is like jackpot. It's like a casino jackpot,
Yeah.
You'll find food. You'll find medicine if they are, the sort of people who keep medicine in the fridge. There are some people who
is
do
some
that.
crazy
Yeah.
level of medicine though, na? Like that is your diabetes वगैरह.
No, I've seen people put normal dawai capsules and whatnot also in the fridge. Yeah.
Store in cool dry place. Yes.
Yes. They take it like two literally. But then the problem is when you remove the capsule, you have to eat it like fatak se. You can't keep it out. Because then it starts sweating on the inside, So by the time you open the capsule, it's
Used to
already...
the AC now.
It's led a privileged life.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to go help with your cancer.
Yeah. After you open the fridge, you'll be like, what did it come to Kurla or something? Or heat is...
No, then the capsule realizes, oh, this is Kurla.
yeah.
That's where this diabetic lives.
That is one disease that I'm a bit afraid of.
Diabetes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly because it's a blood thing which can make you lose a leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're diabetic,
You lose a leg?
Yeah, gangrene happens, no?
Oh,
Diabetes.
damn.
so the chance of gangrene are way higher.
you just went in and like, okay, now
No,
I have to
diabetes
avoid
Because I
that.
have
became worse for
accepted
him.
that I will have diabetes.
What? Really?
Because I eat so much sugar every day.
Without knowing.
But it's fun, no? It's fun to eat sugar and
Yeah.
whatnot,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like
I'm
a
a
chocolate.
Coke addict.
Coke? Oh, you
Not
drink a
cocaine.
lot of Coke?
Coke. Yeah.
It also had cocaine in it, by the way, if you look at it.
Yeah, people have told.
Yeah, it had
Yeah.
some in it.
And it's still as dangerous as it used to be.
Yeah, man, but I don't know. There's something about it. It's too good.
Arey, it's amazing, of course.
Really?
It's
Dude, mine
Does
ice
it
cream
s-
is for me.
Does it substitute water a lot
a
for
lot
you?
of times I try not to do that, but I do that. There is a Coke. You don't know what Coke is. Like Fanta, you can say orange.
Correct.
Some you can Limca, you can say lemon.
Yeah.
You don't know what Coke is. What is
Tar,
that?
Yeah, yeah,
asphalt.
What is just dark?
Yeah.
It's like a representation of mystery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the black hole.
It's black, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's every kada is that color. And it's
Yeah.
always made you feel bad. This is a kada that makes you feel
Feel
good.
good.
So like psychology, you're like, yes, this is like payback for all of those bad kada.
Damn, but
It's
okay.
like you're drinking darkness. That is sweet.
Invigorating.
and that pops.
That pops,
pops.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah. Flat Coke, there's nothing as horrible as flat Coke.
Yeah.
That is what makes me feel like the carbonation is the biggest part of every cold drink.
Yeah.
You know, you remove the carbonated part of it, it's sharbat now. It's not, it doesn't
Yeah.
have, the Coke has that feeling of it's trying to escape your mouth.
What is this thing? I don't know. I might as well drink it before it leaves. Yeah, that
Where
is-
are you
You
going?
feel like a hunter at that point. It brings out the hunter in you.
Like 10,000 bubbles.
And they're crying, "Ah!"
It's that feeling of hurry that it gives you, the carbonation. When
yeah.
you're like, I have to drink it quickly. You're like, oh, something is happening.
Quick hydration.
Quick hydration.
Quick hydration. You know, water is leisurely gulping. There's a bit of water flowing. No. Quick hydration. That is what Coke is.
Even when you shake the bottle or something, it happens. It tries to escape the bottle also. No? That
Yeah.
gives you a feeling, I have to drink this right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's leaving.
Captured it.
Yeah, somebody has called it. It has to go somewhere.
It has to quickly go from that container to this container. Otherwise, in between, the magic will escape.
Yeah, it will go away.
In between, the magic will escape. The sound is it trying to escape.
It's the tease of it
Yeah.
that captures you. Because
Yeah.
it's trying to leave me, I'm more attracted.
Yeah, it is that
Yeah.
feeling you're having where are you going, man? No. You know, you try to run away from me, I want you more.
Yeah.
You know? That is what but
So your relationship with Coke is
Yeah.
like Basanti and Gabbar.
yeah.
It's very toxic relationship.
Yeah, it's a very
Bad
toxic relationship.
for my health also. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Coke rebelling inside you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
I couldn't do anything to your tongue, but your kidneys are fucked.
And will
Believe
give me
me.
diabetes.
Oh yeah,
And
diabetes
then
is
my
some.
leg will fall off and it will escape from my leg.
Escape pod.
and sometimes it starts off with toes, okay? So it's like toes will start like tuck tuck tuck. From there it will escape.
I'll
It
be
will.
shouting Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but after one foot, you'll be like, now it's worth it. Like now might as well drink Coke, na?
Oh yeah.
Then
'Cause
you'll
now
just be
there's
like-
no loss.
Yeah, because I'm not running as well
Yeah.
with one leg as I used to with two legs.
Yeah.
So like having one leg is as good as having no legs, dude.
Yeah, but then the
So-
second one doesn't fall off.
The second one will, but now you lost one already.
Oh yeah. Yeah, might as well.
Because you're nearly there. Like, what's the point in sitting in a wheelchair with one leg?
Yeah.
You know?
Do it properly.
Make the transition.
Yeah,
Make the
that's true.
transition completely.
Passing marks.
Now you have an extra leg. That's what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in a wheelchair, you'll be like, what are you using that one for?
And those are the choices that you have
I
to.
learned how to paint with it.
Yeah. I've got a documentary made of my work. It's now displayed in the art gallery.
That's what I was thinking. Always, if I ever have like a near-death experience I'll come out as a failure always. Like, like he survived a near-death experience. Like, now life is not fun. Life after that is not fun. I
Yeah.
should have done the death properly.
Near death. You were in the vicinity of death.
Yeah.
But you didn't get it.
Yeah.
I think that it's like a near-death experience. We always have had a simulation of it with the games that we played in childhood. Like tag, the game of tag is like that, na? Pakda pakdi. Like, oh, dude, if you're playing pakda pakdi or mera dain hai, and if you're running away, sometimes you have this like, oh, the hand did not brush. Oh, because if it touches you, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, you're out. You're quintessentially out of the game. You're dead.
In the
You
game,
know, so
yeah.
it's all like, I need to
Yeah.
like have a near death.
That's your Neo moment.
Yeah, Matrix.
Maybe that's what happens when you die. There's a referee at the. Maybe like, nahi, not you.
Not allowed. Hey, stay within the boundary. Stay within the boundary lines.
You can call for third umpire.
Yes.
Also. There's a guy sitting. Not out.
That's what happens when you're like, oh, we don't know. He'll have to get through the night. Like, that's the third umpire taking the decision.
Yeah, the surgery time is third umpire. Like, let me relook at the footage. Oh, he got hit by the bus, but not full front.
Yeah.
Not full frontal. Okay?
That is why you need surgery, so that the third umpire can see properly what happened.
Hey, open it up. What's going on? Foul dete re. Foul.
First warning, not out.
Not out. Made it to the crease.
Just made it. The hospital person is shocking you. You are there going.
Yeah.
That's like the end of a boxing match.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,000 volts. And he's out.
Go on, ring the bell.
Yeah, that is what getting electrocuted must be feeling like. Nah? Like if you're walking out and you get hit by lightning,
Yeah.
it's very rare that it happens. But it is almost like God is using the buzzer. Like it's like you're the mosquito. Like
Yeah.
you're out.
Have you ever gotten shocked?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Feels
it's
weird, no?
very weird.
You, like, I always saw in cartoons and in movies and all someone getting shocked. And I always thought कि अरे वो light वाला effect आना चाहिए. It was always a light effect accompanied. So I was like, अरे this is too much movement.
Exactly.
Like this is not. Like I almost was like, let me check again if I got shocked properly or not. Like,
It's like-
should I check? Like, maybe I didn't do it correctly.
Because there's no glowing thing.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing through here.
Yeah.
You feel like you'll fall apart. It's a weird vibration feeling. Like you get a jhatka, but you feel like things will fall apart now.
Your
like it's
muscles
a
and bones have
bone.
separated.
That's what's happening. You actually contract, no? You expand and contract while
Oh yeah.
while electricity is going.
Oh, correct. That's why you'll blow up if there's
Huh.
more electricity going through you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will just be oh damn, dude. So you're feeling electricity pass through you
Yeah,
when that is happening.
and that is because it is alternating current.
Oh.
So even the thing of the reason why it's safe is pushes you away.
Huh.
It's like don't get shocked. That's
A direct current, it's very safer. What?
no, it's more dangerous because you'll get stuck.
Oh.
Because it has the nature of that current is such that you will get stuck.
Alternate current is like it slaps you away. It slaps you, you feel it.
Hello.
Hey, be careful, huh? Direct current is you want to come.
Direct
yeah.
current is that
It's all
hippopotamus.
good.
Fuck this guy.
It
Told
would
you
be
don't touch.
Alternating current is the lion who was watching in the side.
maybe not.
At this point, it was just TV to him, that lion.
Yeah.
He couldn't
He's
enter
like,
it.
oh, this is what Nat Geo feels like. It's great to be on this side of the camera.
You saw it in a documentary, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have gone to the cameras of that documentary. हमको भी दिखाओ थोड़ा.
Imagine if the documentary was on the lion and now the camera just went to the hippo. The line is, hey, I'm the star, dude. I'm supposed to be.
ये side actor कैसे आ गया बीच में?
This is a pride of Kalahari. What the fuck? This is no pride. These are three hippos.
This is shit in their own. Sit in their own shit all day, dude.
Yeah.
They're in a bathtub all day. I'm running around, dude. I got a mane. These guys just open their mouth and you just let. What?
You know how in like comedy, sketches and all, they'll have a dramatic scene and then cut to a scene where somebody's just waiting or standing.
Yeah.
It'll be like that, where somebody, the hippo is, and the lion is like.
It's taking a lot of time, man. What is going on?
Okay, we are not having deer tonight.
All right.
Order a pizza.
The lion just starts throwing a tantrum. Like, it's taking too long. I'm going back to my vanity cave. Call me when my shot is ready. That is what they end up doing. It is. It has always interested or piqued, my interest. Like when it comes to National Geographic or Discovery or anything which is related to nature. We do want to know a lot about it, but chances are we'll rarely come across it. Like I know a lot about crocodiles, but chances are it will never happen where, I will. A city makes you just feel it safe enough to survive the, but then you're worried about other things killing you. In a forest, if you're worried about crocodile or something like that, here in a swimming pool, it is bacteria or something else. Like I drank chlorine. Ah, damn. I drank chlorine now. Like the water was too clean. There was nothing in it.
What did you die of? Cleanliness.
He used so
The
much stuff.
disinfectant turned on me.
He got an infection of
a
disinfectant. His house was sterile, but inside completely fucked. How is this surgically sterile?
Yeah.
He started snorting that Dettol, man. It was only for external use.
Stay safe. Get dirty. Slogan for that.
I remember in so many action movies they showed that the action hero it's a show of your strength if you are able to perform surgery on yourself, like Stallone or Schwarzenegger. They'll get hurt and then they'll use the knife and then they'll heat it up, and then they'll cut it out like no, that is.
And on those scenes, it used to always be like, used to feel so cool, like, oh, he's not even, you see his face is not even getting affected by it. Later on, you find out it's bad acting.
Yeah. He forgot to show pain, dude.
But in the moment, you're like, oh, he's not even getting hurt.
There is no emotion on his face, dude.
What a strong guy.
He's cutting into his sides with a straight face, poker face, dude.
That day, Stallone was very nervous. Why? He thought he had to play a doctor. Like he's never done that before.
and Stallone while acting, is this what they do? I don't know. Like,
oh my God, I'm so hurt.
my teeth are going to act for me. The clenching of teeth is such a sign of symbol of pain.
Yeah.
Like whenever you show like somebody who's trying to do something difficult or jump off a, jump off a cliff or something, like, oh, just do it, man. Just fight it. Or you just clench your teeth and jump. That is it. Done. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never any decision that involves clenching of teeth, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want that level of dental stress with a choice.
Yeah.
I don't want that, dude. What's the point of surviving without any enamel? You have just lost your desire to enjoy food. Normal cup of tea is painful now.
If you're making me use the thing I used to chew on itself, that's not a fair thing.
Yeah, that's not a fair thing. Put stuff in between, dude.
Yeah.
Like, put chocolate, donut, something. Don't put stress in the middle of my, upper and lower molar. Don't do that. Give me a nice gum shield at least.
Yeah. It's productive. The clenching is productive then.
Yeah, it is a weird way of stress becoming a part of your, it's a sign of stress.
Clenching
if you've
teeth?
let clenching teeth or grinding teeth, if you've led a stressful childhood or whatever, it's a sign of, because all the time you're tensed, if you are like in a tense atmosphere or something, all the time your teeth are like this. And that feels like it is definitely cheating, because you are not only bringing abuse as a part of my childhood, but then in my adulthood you're taking away coping mechanisms. Like I can't smoke, I can't drink, I can't do any of, because my teeth are ruined now.
Oh yeah.
So my coping mechanism option is also gone. Like, come on, man, that's so diabolical.
You're sitting and wondering, should I spend money on dental care or therapy? One of them.
Which one of the two?
Yeah, that's true. Cost about the same.
Yeah, because they say chocolate is also therapy.
Yeah.
You treat it
Gives
like
me
that.
happiness. They call it Kinder Joy for a reason, man.
Yeah.
I think it's kinder joy.
Kinder Joy.
And it's an egg, a chocolate
It's a
egg.
plastic egg inside
Yeah.
which there is
I
chocolate
love
and
Kinder
a toy.
Joy. Have you eaten?
Yes.
Man.
I like doing that from time to time, where I spend ridiculous money on chocolate. It's a thing that I wanted to do since I was a child.
Oh yeah.
And now I am stupid with it sometimes, because I like the option of not being relegated to one chocolate, dude.
Yeah.
When you were a child, your parents were always like either 5-star or Dairy Milk, not both.
Yes, exactly.
What? Who do you think you are? Like, you're the promised child. You're the second coming of Christ. Shut up. You get one piece of chocolate. That is it.
Yeah.
And now when you go, I'm like, I'm up for capitalism. Yes. Yes. Give me
I could
options.
buy a 5-star and a perk also.
And almond 5-star as well.
Yeah.
And the newest thing that I found is 2 cookies के बीच में ice cream.
Oh yeah, ice cream sandwich. It's beautiful.
Fucking
What a
Next
great
level.
combination of
And you
this.
don't think it will work. You are skeptical in the beginning. That's the best part
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Because you're like,
For the
this
first
is-
time, a chocolate makes you nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this doesn't sound like, because biscuit is hard and this is not
Yeah.
hard.
Will it go together?
Yeah, and then you eat it and you're like, why wasn't this a thing before?
Yeah. Like biracial babies are also okay. Like, when you see that, you're like, yeah, the white of the ice cream and the dark of the chocolate biscuit, yes, of course. Somebody took a bourbon and took it to another level. Where you think we stop at cream, we bring ice in it.
You can't enjoy bourbon after ice cream sandwich.
No, it's
No,
it's
of
the
course
lower of
Yeah.
Yeah.
the things. Like,
Oh.
no.
It looks like an ancestor, like the caveman version of
Yeah.
ice cream sandwich.
like the cookie, evolutionary chart of cookies.
Yes.
Put it in तेरे बाप को खाया मैंने.
You're a Neanderthal, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Ice cream sandwich is Homo sapien.
Yeah, it's
I can see the sugar on you.
You can't even hide it. You
It's
can't even hide
so
it.
beautiful because the ice cream has kind of dissolved into the biscuit and make it
Yes.
soggy. So it's half ice cream, half biscuit. And the biscuit part of it has the crumbs are there in the ice cream.
Yeah.
So it's like a amalgamation of
It's
both.
brought like soul and humanity and feelings to biscuit.
That's exactly
Sensitivity to the biscuit.
semi-solidness to
Yeah.
it.
Like, chill, re, it's okay, cool
You know
down.
that feeling that you get when you put Parle-G in the Bonvita
Yes.
and then it becomes soggy.
Yes.
That soggy part is in the ice cream sandwich already.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
like-
without the heat.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like biscuit broke up with tea and was like, I found my soulmate.
Yes.
Ice cream.
And now it's eternally soggy or happy.
Yeah.
Till the last one.
It's eternally soggy.
Yeah. And then you eat it and you get the same feeling and we're like, there was no tea involved in this.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
Yeah. It did its job exactly how it was supposed to. The equation makes sense.
It's great.
The
Yeah.
mathematical equation that they show in movie, yes, it cancels each other out. It is balanced finally. That is the beauty about desserts. If you are a guy who enjoys sugar,
Love sugar.
when it comes to the Indian sweet shop, also it's marvelously diverse, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite places to go. Like, I have different moods with the sweet guy. Like, sometimes the Western chocolate calls beckons where you're like, okay, I want this, I want that, I want a waffle maybe with this and whipped cream. And then sometimes it's like, I want like cham cham ya fir Bengali sweets like rasmalai to destruction. I can't hold it. I'll eat like 6 pieces. It's gluttony. It's not even normal human behavior.
Rasmalai is your favorite?
Oh yes. Yes, when it comes to, but good rasmalai. I like the texture has to be proper. It shouldn't be like rasgulla wala texture. It has to be better.
It has to be great. Indian sweets have this one thing that completely Western sweets do not have, and that is mawa overload.
Oh
yeah.
You don't get that anywhere else.
I get that feeling when I eat Mysore pa, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like I think that is more stronger than chloroform.
Yeah.
If you think about it. You just eat like, oh, I'm gone, dude. I can't.
Recommendation. Sri Krishna Sweets ka Mysore Pak you get. 3 of those you have, you can undergo surgery. You don't need anesthesia. I'm telling you. You don't need anesthesia, dude. You can legit 3 pieces of
Actually,
Mesuba
if I
Pak.
am undergoing surgery and the doctor offers me an option of
That's
Mysore
your
pak and
diabetes.
anesthesia.
Diabetes when you're losing your foot.
Yeah.
You have Mysore.
I've come prepared, doctor.
It's so good. I love peda. Peda is amazing.
Oh, yes.
So it's that Indian sweets have that thing of they put something and then they were like, let's put more of it.
Yeah.
And then not stop putting that thing.
Yeah.
The halwai shop is truly an organization where there are no bad ideas. You
Yeah.
तू क्या बनाया? Green color का है sir. Doesn't look good. अरे खा के देखो. What do you put? Let's put some pista on it. Let's put some badam on it.
डाल दो बस.
डाल ना.
Sir, केसर डालना है बीच में. Yes, go for it. Go for it.
It's that it's always a farsan snack, namkeen, all of that shop together. And whenever they'll give you a snack or something, like till it comes to your hand, they are like sprinkling something. Like,
थोड़ा बाकी change भी add कर दो.
Last में ऐसा धनिया थोड़ा.
yeah, डाल दिया.
Sir, half your fridge is on the plate. You see the genius of my cooking.
It's like it's a pictorial representation of a balanced diet, but still not one.
And every ingredient of the sweet is sweet in itself.
Yes.
That is
Yes, the mawa with the sugar syrup, with the
pista thing on
candied
top.
pista.
Candied pista.
It is also in sugar syrup dipped and then put on this again. Silver foil is to something I'm like.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
That's the thing which is like bling.
Kaju katli.
Huh.
Yeah, I used to never imagine. I used to always be like, as a child, used to be very curious about what that silver thing on top of kaju katli is. Like, what flavor is that?
I felt ultra rich. Like I had a position to eat kaju katri. I did not eat kaju katri normally. I involved the couch and the extra pillow. You know how that
Roman king.
decadent load पे ऐसा हाथ रख के and then have and I will have 2 at once or 3 at once. That is so ultra rich. Like I'm not even breaking them down.
Joint kaju
katri.
Oh man, that is power.
The bite
That
to go
is-
through it. I cut.
Yeah,
You feel like 3 pieces
Like
fall
a
into.
kaju katli sandwich.
Oh.
Even like
man.
the same, like because when I grew up, to apna Cadbury Dairy Milk Kit
Yeah.
Kat, it would come in places कि okay, you're supposed to break this now
Yes.
and eat portion. So
Yes.
now the adult decadence is like I'll just eat all. I will not respect the boundaries.
Do you
Fuck these boundaries. Fuck these
Cadbury does
limitations.
this where they tell you portion control.
2 at a one?
Yeah,
Three
But
squares.
if you really cared about portion control, you would have cut it and given me, or like at least the joints would not be sugary. At least that would be of a different flavor. Then.
Yeah. Because then you feel like I'll eat this much only, but then you bite and you're like, I missed on this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I took a little more. I might.
Yeah. You have that thing of being round numbered.
Yeah.
So you keep eating more of.
That's why if there's 3 in a row,
Yeah.
Now you're always off by something.
Yeah.
row column.
Yeah.
You play with that. Oh, now the rows are balanced, but the column is not. Now do that.
That was our childhood Tetris.
Yeah.
Just hit, oh.
And you have to do that quickly because now it melts.
Yeah.
Now it's got silk, so now it melts.
Yeah.
You both have equal amount of respect for all Kaju Katris? I don't.
What type of Kaju Katli?
The yellow cut ones, which is kesar, saffron.
no.
Then nowadays they go ultra gourmet,
Yeah.
black currant, Kaju Katri, purple
No,
Kaju
I'm an
Katri,
OG
mixture
fan.
of extra ye. OG, no?
OG,
I'm an
OG.
OG
Yeah.
Kaju Katri, even me, it destroys competition. You cannot. That is why when we got Diwali hampers now as a child, parents got office se vagare. There used to be rows of Kaju Katris inside.
Yeah.
But I hated when they gave me diversity. You know, like one
Yeah,
row
yeah.
kesar wala, one row something else.
Some nuts and all for some reason.
Yeah.
Why do you have to
Heavy
add
nut
something
wala
to something
thing.
already beautiful?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's minimalistic, it's good. And the best thing about Kaju Katli is the shape of it because
Yeah.
there is no other shape of a sweet like that. It's a
Yeah.
unique shape.
Diamond.
And yeah,
That is what it is.
Yeah,
Right? It looks
yeah.
like a diamond. Has
Diamond.
silver on it.
yes.
Made out of cashew paste and sugar and mawa. And what more do you want? Why add
Yeah.
anything to it?
Yeah.
It is perfect. Damn, dude. I think today's episode, whoever listens to it will also have different sugar spikes. You know?
Eat sweets while listening to this.
Yes, please do that. One of the best ways in which you can
Yeah,
spend your adulthood
This is just
money.
going to like listening to this episode, a person will just get out of the house as if in a trance and just go to the mithai shop.
Yes.
And just be like that.
हाँ? वो कभी किया है तू?
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
मैं नीचे जाता है like sir इसका एक देना इसका एक देना इसका
It's like a buffet.
yeah I'm
Yeah.
just there and he like ties it in a packet and he gives it to me and then I just open it on the street in front of the whole world. This is my life, people. One sweet dish after another.
I was in Tanzania once and we had gone with my family and we had stayed at a hotel which had a really like for a childhood me it was like an insane buffet. Like I had never seen a buffet this big. So it was a starter section, then main course section, then dessert section.
Got
okay,
it.
and I am a very like I get analysis paralysis a lot.
हाँ.
Like I can't decide.
Yeah,
When there are
yeah.
a lot of options. So I went to the starter section, so many dishes. Went to the main course section. Then I saw a dessert section, and then I just skipped all of the sections. I didn't even go because I was like, it's gonna take me too much time to decide
Yeah.
between all of this. Screw that.
Yeah.
And I would just have whole meals on desserts.
Yeah, and that is quite a surreal experience.
It's a great.
To make a meal out of only desserts is a beautiful thing because you have skipped the savory part, the pickles and everything, and you have just given an influx of sugar.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
just changes your emotions to such an extent where you feel like the whole Charlie in the Chocolate Factory feeling ki, yes, I'll have a bit of cheesecake, then a brownie, then this, then that, and I will live
Caramel custard.
caramel custard.
I would recommend this to everybody to have this experience once where you have dessert before starters because usually when you have desserts you're already full.
Yeah.
When you're very hungry and you have a dessert, you feel like it doesn't satisfy anything, but while eating it, you feel like you have reached
Yeah.
heaven or
Huh,
something.
like, you have had a good meal and now it's coming to a good end also.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the reason why everybody offers like a sweet, no, when something nice happens. I got a big box of malai chikki because somebody in our building had grandchildren. I was like, oh, great. You had more babies in your house and I get sweets. Wonderful. Whoever started this social norm, thank you. I should definitely, because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice way of masking the fact that you are increasing traffic and fight for resources. It's a nice way of telling, yeah, tomorrow you will be, competing with two other children or grandchildren of mine for parking.
Yeah.
But today have laddu.
Yeah, little bit of.
Yeah.
And you also have to pretend that you're interested in what the thing is for.
No, you're in.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's really nice.
That's how society balanced it. You know, the norm of giving sweets came is because like no one's actually interested in your life. But you want a good expression. So society just let's just give each other sweets.
Yeah.
The sweets will make people happy.
No, when they see sweets, they stop, dude. And they say, Arey, kyun re? Aaj kyun? Meetha kyun kha rahe? Like, there is some reason.
Like sweets in your hand is like always happiness, and some reason that way only when a person shaves their head, you're always like kon mara.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like that, and
But then you see somebody with a shaved head like mine who's eating sweets.
Life can be bittersweet sometimes.
That's a balanced individual right there.
Yeah.
time to look for a body somewhere.
I can see ups and downs in the same person at the same time.
He has seen death, but he realizes because of it, life is also fleeting.
We just associate this whole flavor only with positivity, no sweetness.
Yes. Yes, because it is supposed to. I think maybe in some ways, sugar was such a thing that it was a jackpot in the normal world. Like if you found honey or if you found like a sweet fruit, it was like a jackpot of nutrition. You know, so sugar was always. I think evolutionarily we are just programmed to believe that when you have sugar going in, it's hitting that part of the brain which is like, all right, we have enough, buddy. We have enough energy to not get a meal or whatever. Like if one of the most intense experiences sugar wise, if you are not looking at exact sweets and desserts, but like a sweetness of a fruit, if you get the right sort of fruit which tastes like a fruit. You know, because nowadays fruits don't taste like fruits. Banana tastes very less like banana.
Yes.
It all tastes like mush.
Yes.
But the flavor is very less.
Yeah.
Like you feel like इसमें banana कम डाला. Banana में banana कम डाला है. That is what it feels like, you know.
Correct.
So when now you come across like a good piece of fruit which actually tastes like it, oh, it's such a great experience. You close your eyes, a good piece of watermelon which has the right amount of sweetness. It's not gone like plain. It has that texture also, thoda bite and explosion. Oh, nothing beats it. I would skip like meals for fruits. I can trip on fruits a lot.
Fully. It is very interesting to me how trees have a body part only meant for eating.
Yeah, it's like the fruits were a defense mechanism for them being cut down.
Yeah,
you know?
they're like बाकी सब लोग बाकी खा रहे हैं. You eat this.
Yeah. Don't cut me down, dude. I'm giving you something. Cut this part down. Don't cut the branch and the trunk and whatnot. Just cut this.
Why are you eating leaves, man? Okay, take this. You eat this.
I'm giving you a taste. It's like that lizard, which through the through the tail. Like, take the bananas, dude. Be fine with it. The idea of getting something nutritious just falling down. You know, it is quite a. I came across these mangoes. Okay, we'll end on this. Like, this is something where both of us will realize, Tarang, if this happens to us, the epitome of success. I have redefined it for myself.
Okay.
It would be when I'm able to afford this variety of mangoes called Miyazaki mangoes. It's a Japanese sort of mango which is it has its own trademark scene where they have to be grown properly, and a lot of attention has to be given, like how Japanese people are with things, perfection in everything. The shape, the color, it has to be having color all around the same color. You can't have spots on it. It's refused, rejected otherwise. There's standard to it. The inspector comes and inspects.
Mango beauty standards.
Yes.
They have a pageant and all.
Yes. An inspector comes and tick marks. This is a beautiful looking mango, this.
Wow.
And every mango is packaged separately.
Wow.
Like, it's not like in a dozen, like put together and
so
whatnot.
if a mango gets rejected, the inspector is like, make sure it doesn't get planted also.
Yeah.
Don't want it again.
Yeah, it dies. It's removed. You know, it's the
Damn.
Japanese serial killer vibe of not. Hey, it's not
I want
efficient.
to
It
make
does
an
not survive.
animated show about a rejected Miyazaki mango. Trying to make it back into the industry.
Hey, let me in also now.
Yeah.
Use me for candies, dude.
So what? I have a green spot over here.
And like a mango will cost upwards of thousands of rupees. One singular
Wow.
mango.
Damn.
So it's like you have to be very finicky with it. And all. So I'm like, the moment I go from Alphonse Ratnagiri mango to Miyazaki, I'll be like, I've made it. As a comic and a writer, if I can afford so much nakras being put behind a
One
seasonal
mango.
fruit,
But it must taste amazing.
they say
No
it's
one knows.
No one knows.
I don't think anybody knows.
Buying
no
it.
one, no one has given a review of that mango.
Oh, yeah.
No, when they cut it, the yellow and the dark orange of it is pretty inviting.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, when I've seen it at least, you know, and it seems like they got it right. Dude.
You know, it'll be fun.
They got the
Become
mango
that
right.
rich.
Yeah.
Become that rich. Taste it. Okay.
So actually, I prefer Ratnagiri.
You say that to the Japanese farmer, he commits harakiri. My mango is not the best. He takes the thing.
He hangs himself
Now
on
is it
the
red
mango
enough?
tree. He takes a rope, hangs himself on the mango tree. Now I will be a mango.
Me and my children, we both hang the thread of our
Go
destiny.
sleep like this with a mango shape.
This particular episode has been so much fun, Tarang, mainly
Yeah,
because
thanks,
I like the idea of breaking down concepts with you, man. The best part of having conversations with you is I can take any idea and just start breaking it down and making it fun and
I
silly.
also love that.
These are the best sort of conversations to have. You know, we will be having you time and time again as repeat guest on this podcast, even when he is done making a name for himself, all of that, okay? We will lure him here with Miyazaki mangoes and other treats.
Hey, man.
We'll include a claymation thing as well. We'll use this table for something else, but we'll definitely be getting you here. Tarang, do follow him. You can see his Instagram handle here. You see this magic, which we have used to put his name, yes, on the screen right here. Big font, huh?
Breaking the illusion.
Yeah. Do follow him on Instagram. Do check out his live shows. He ends up posting. He performs in Bandra and a couple of other suburbs as well. Talented fucker. Please do enjoy his work and ours as well. If you've enjoyed
to
this
our
conversation,
Open mics.
yeah.
Yes, please come for live shows.
Come for live shows and also tell them not to like, share, and subscribe
This channel.
this channel.
This channel.
Like, share, and subscribe to this channel, which is
Radical
Radical
Measures.
Measures
Radical Measures Podcast. I
Now.
knew it. I was just remembering.
Yeah. Now.
Kaju Katri has to be replaced with Almond Katri.
Yeah. Yes. The box has changed, okay? But thank you, Tarang, for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around.
Have a good day. Bye.
Ba, 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 ba.